With us, representing the Mid-Atlantic region and the United States champions from Redland Little League in Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. On the left, we have Braden Kalmsberger, who scored the winning run today. Next to him is number 12, Jaden Henline. He was the closer, got the win in the game, also had a home run. Next to him is number 25, Jaden Krause, who had the game-winning hit. And the manager is Tom Pfeiffer. Questions, please.
Jaden, I know you're not the most talkative kid, but tell me how that feels today, man.
Oh, it felt awesome, and it was amazing to get that hit, and it felt great.
Take me through the at-bat, because you fouled off a couple pitches down the third baseline, ended up taking them to right field. What were you seeing? What were you fouling off?
Well, I got a first pitch curveball, I fouled it off, and then I got a fastball, and then another curveball, and then I got a fastball, and I just jumped on it.
Was it outside half of the plate?
Yeah.
Jane, what do you remember from your earlier bats on Wednesday against pitcher Marco Gutierrez?
I just remember that he had a decent fastball and a decent curveball, and I had a BOR for both, and I got a fastball and threw it.
How'd you do in your ESPN interview?
Pretty good.
Coach, you mentioned at the beginning of the summer you had no thoughts of even making it this far. Now tomorrow, the last day of the season, you play for it all to be the best Little League team in the world. What's that feel like?
I keep saying amazing, unbelievable. I mean, I think I've said that a million times this summer. It's a great feeling. I mean, it's not something that I don't think any manager at the beginning of the summer ever expects to even be here, let alone playing for the World Championship. But in the same breath, these kids work very hard, and I've seen them surprise me and impress me so many times that it's just incredible. I mean, they're an incredible group of kids, that's for sure.
Tom, Jaden's given you great at bats all summer long, and oftentimes a lot of attention is on Cole, and Jaden had to walk up. Why is Jaden such an effective hitter?
Well, I think he he doesn't miss. One thing we talk about all the time with these boys is when you get a fastball, you gotta hit it. Because you don't want to get into a count where you're behind in a count and then having to hit curveballs. Because quite frankly, at 12 years old and probably even older, kids just don't hit curveballs as well as they do fastballs. So one thing is he does when he gets a fastball, he usually doesn't miss it. That's one thing I've seen throughout the summer. If the pitcher makes a mistake with a curveball, meaning lets it over the plate or hangs it a little bit, he makes him pay for that as well. So, the big thing is I think he just gets that fastball, and when he gets it, he does not miss, and he hits it hard.
Braden, what was your view of that final at bat from third base?
Well, I saw Jade really battling, and as I bat with, I think, 30 foul balls, and I saw he finally got a pitch that he could drive, and he drove the other way, and I came in and scored a winning run, and it was amazing just to celebrate with him and see what just everything he's done. It's pretty cool.
Braden, when you were on first and Jaden hit the gapper, well, it wasn't really, it got cut off. What were you thinking as soon as you saw it? You looked like you were thinking third absolutely right away, right?
Well, I knew there was one out,
yeah.
And so I was thinking to get the third in case Jaden had to pop up and I could tag on it. So I went to third as hard as I could, and the ball didn't get third baseman. I'll save.
Tom, that's savvy. That's like major league savvy right there. I mean, you can't be. This can't be like a. This can't be an accident.
I mean, that's one thing we do talk to them about. I mean, obviously, a lot of coaches talk to the kids about things, but these kids, they just absorb everything. They want to learn. They want to get better. They're all, constantly working to get better. And that comment right there makes me proud as can be, because, he knew he needed to get to third base with one. I mean, it's something we talk about all the time, and that's cool. I mean, that's cool for us as coaches to have that thought going through a 12-year-old's head is pretty cool.
Jaden, when the Farmers struck out Wagner in the fourth, I thought there was like a palpable kind of from the Redland crowd, from us too, thinking maybe this is going to happen because you were trailing 2-1. So what was your mindset when you came up to the plate right then?
I was just thinking to get on the fastball, don't miss it, like the Coach Tom was saying. Don't miss the fastball, drive it the other way, and I just crushed it.
So you don't allow yourself thoughts the way you're locked in.
Yeah.
The kind of thoughts I'm talking about. Not at all?
No.
Okay. What about you, Tom? I mean,
Well, I agree with you. You know what I mean? That at bat that he had was what we needed when
Yeah.
we needed it, 100%. I mean, you know, I think the crowd was, you know, they all thought Kate Cole would hit a home run.
Right.
And yeah, I think I was telling these guys in the dugout, somebody else is going to have to step up because you know, Cole said from the very beginning in the dugout, I don't have my best fastball today. You know, I need, you know, he had to pitch a little bit more than, I don't say he always pitches, but he had to use all his pitches today to get them out because he didn't feel like his arm was as strong as it is. And I think the big reason is he turned around in, what, 4 or 5 days rest, which is pretty quick for Cole. But that at bat, I mean, that was exactly what we needed. And that's, again, what these boys do. You know, somebody always steps up. Cole doesn't have his best day at the plate, although he did have a home run. But the next person up is always stepping up for this team.
Tom, you're a graduate from Lycoming College, class of '95.
Mm-hmm, correct.
And good football teams. You've been through the football program.
Mm-hmm.
Any comments from the local people as far as being here or having the attitude?
Oh yeah, they've all, a lot of people, almost everybody I see, you're the one who went to Lycoming, you're the one who went to Lycoming. Yeah, I've had a lot. I talked to the news station. I went over to football practice one day and met with the coaches and watched the practice. So yeah, there's been a lot of people in the local area that have reached out to me when they found out I was a grad.
Why was Farmer so effective today against you guys, and were you surprised by it?
Yeah, because he was not one of their pitchers that was certainly on our radar. We didn't see him. I don't know that he, you know, I don't know for sure, but I think in our research we did, he didn't pitch a lot, if at all, in regionals. So he certainly wasn't on our radar. He mixed his curveball very well. You know what I mean? He was throwing it well, keeping us off balance. We had a lot of ground balls right at people, a couple hard ground balls right at people. So I just think the big thing is he kept us off balance.
Jaden, can you take me through that at bat that you pitched against